Hi, I'm Sud, CEO of Impress.ai. Over the past few months, we've built this platform, which is a virtual HR assistant. A typical client of ours hires hundreds of people a year, and they have tens of recruiters focused full-time on this activity. Let's think about what these recruiters do all day long. They look at tons of resumes, they make phone calls to candidates, asking them questions like, what did you do in your previous job? And answering questions over email, and so on. There's a lot of drudgery, and the candidate experience is not so great because these people are overburdened as well. Impress.ai augments these recruiters. How does it do that? So we've built a platform which recruiters can log into and define their screening process within 2 minutes, just by clicking a few buttons. The key part of the process is to define the competencies that these recruiters are looking for. This can be leadership skills or technical skills. Just click the button, and as soon as you click generate, you see a chatbot being generated, which will interview all the candidates. So let's see what happens. The candidate clicks on the apply button on the job advertisement, and they get an instant interview on their phone. And right at the end of that interview, which is 20 minutes long on average, they know whether they're moving to the next step of the process. It works amazingly well, especially for university hires, for blue-collar workers, and we're trying it out with lots of banks and telecom companies in Singapore. So we have a technology which converts conversations between the candidate and the chatbot to quantifiable measurements of competencies. And voila, as a recruiter, you get the list of top 10% candidates that you should be setting appointments with on your dashboard. We don't reject candidates, we only help you prioritize candidates. So the benefits become clear. You get pre-qualified candidates right on your dashboard as a recruiter. You have a 20% shorter time to hire, and this we measured through a pilot that we did with Singapore's largest bank, 500 candidates, 3 countries, and they've become a customer for a 12-month subscription. So we experienced 20% shorter time to hire because you interview people immediately, 30% reduced cost of hire, you're saving time for recruiters who are expensive people, and you have reduced bias because the platform helps you focus on competencies. It keeps out things like names, or where they're from, which university the candidate went to. So it keeps out bias. There are some companies in the US who are also working on chat-based interview systems, and some of them you can see on the screen. But it's really not about putting AI into your recruiting. It's not about putting a chatbot into your recruiting. It's about using the science of recruiting, which is industrial organizational psychology, coupled with technology to give you the best candidates. And that's what we do at Impress.ai. Having said that, some of our features are most powerful in the industry, and we're able to work without or with natural language processing, which is a key thing because some of our competitors rely totally on NLP, which is not advanced enough today to judge people for jobs. Market opportunity in talent measurement market, according to the Corporate Executive Board, is $5.3 billion worldwide. And 65% of this is in the Americas. We're based in Singapore, so we're targeting the Southeast Asia market this year. And that actually represents only 10% of the opportunity, but it's a good niche that we're starting with. Our market capture strategy is inspired by companies like Oracle or IBM. In fact, we have channel partners, including IBM and Microsoft. We're working with ATS systems, which are enterprise systems companies already use, and job boards and consultants. So this group of partners, we have 10 of these partners right now, enable us to talk to 50 enterprises in parallel. And the only sales guy in the company right now is just me. So it's a massively scalable process that we've built for generating leads. It's repeatable, and it's given us an extensive pipeline of Fortune 500 clients. The largest client we have right now is the largest bank of Singapore, DBS Bank, paying client as well. And some of these companies that you see are also international companies. Our plan is to focus and capture the Singapore market and the Southeast Asia market this year, but we're squarely looking at the US market starting from next year because that's where the companies have the most need for higher productivity products. And the key thing about our model is that we start with the recruitment niche, but once we've entered the company as a product, we're able to expand the features and capture more revenue from them in human capital analytics, for example. So it's a product that grows in revenue not just by capturing more customers, but also with increasing value to the existing customers. So our team is perfectly built for executing this plan. I used to lead our previous business together, and it was in the same industry, talent measurement, and I took sales to $500,000 a year, same kind of enterprise clients. And Vaishak and Amrit are both PhDs in computer science, and they have extensive experience in applying AI to products. And we've been working together for 4 years on different projects in the same industry. We've raised a small pre-seed capital round in January this year. We're focusing this year on integrations and regional languages, which will protect us in the Southeast Asia market very well. And that will also enable us to go with these international companies that we work with in Southeast Asia to expand to other countries where they operate. So once we are working in that region, we can expand to other countries with them as well. And a lot of this is going into our proprietary technology, some of which I showed you above. Some of it is ripe for patents as well. We're looking for partners, clients, and capital at seed level, about $500,000 for the next 12 months. I'm Sud, CEO of Impress.ai. Do visit our booth in the Singapore Pavilion. I'd be happy to show you a live demo if you're interested. Thank you.